Imagine a mirror that shows not just your reflection, but your soul. What would it reveal? Would you see the wounds you've carried, the fears you've hidden, the dreams you've set aside? The mirror doesn't judge. It simply reflects. Life works the same way, showing us who we are through the experiences we face. Every challenge, every joy, every heartbreak, it's all a reflection of our inner world. Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tatle. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, Taurus. I am going to dive right into today's Tatle. And your first card out, Taurus, the Hanged Man, a different perspective. Now it sits in your hopes, Taurus. It represents surrender. This is letting go of resistance and gaining a new perspective through pause and stillness, Taurus. It might be sleepless nights, hoping to use the hours that you may not be sleeping, Taurus. With the Nine of Swords, this is an energy that has us restless. It might be broken sleep patterns. It might be you getting up at odd hours of the night, Taurus, hoping that in those hours you are going to be able to look at things differently. Now the energy that's balancing you and the reason for this quest, Taurus, is the Five of Swords. It may have shown up as some kind of conflict, something that required a personal transformation. Now, the Five of Swords shows up as a disagreement, a competition, feeling defeated in some way, Taurus. Now, in your fears, with the Six of Swords, fearing perhaps what the truth of the situation may be, Taurus, fearing you are not going to be able to find that calmer space in your mind, the place that allows you to let go. With the King of Wands, Taurus, this is the female embodiment of the King. Now it's fearing that you are not going to be able to find that calmer space in terms of what it might be that you are creating, Taurus. This might be something that you are leading with. Now this is a king that reflects an energy of being an inspiration in some way. This is a king that creates his own path, focuses his energy on what it is he wants to create and goes about creating it, Taurus. With what you should know is that with the Nine of Wands, Taurus, this is a period of time that you are going to be in stillness. Now the Nine of Wands talks about being the wounded warrior, Taurus, trying to protect yourself in some way. But it is the energy that's surrounding you that offers that protection, Taurus. But not just that protection, it's the space that you are gifted with in order to recreate yourself in some way. Come back stronger than you were. With what's hidden, Taurus, is a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a beginning in the physical world, a chance to look at your life from a new vantage point, Taurus. Now this is an ace that's driven with possibility and it sits in your hidden position, Taurus. Now you, in your current environment, are on the Eight of Cups journey, Taurus. This is a journey looking for what brings you fulfillment. Now it's possibly something that requires you to look at things from a different perspective in terms of what makes you happy, Taurus. With the Eight of Cups, it's abandoning whatever might have made you happy in the past, Taurus. This is the journey to find something more. With the Queen of Wands, this is an energy of being fearless, Taurus. An energy of a queen who has many talents and skills. Now this might be you on some kind of creative project, Taurus, and through your project you are able to discover new facets of yourself. Now it might require you to work late into the night, Taurus. What's balancing you is the King of Swords. This is someone who's intellectual, Taurus. Someone who uses his voice of reason. Someone who is able to tap into his intellect and use it in order to understand his world. Now, with the King of Swords, under the Five of Swords, this might be going over some kind of conflict, Taurus. This talks about communication, trying to understand it, perhaps. In your physical world, Taurus, there's an energy that has you trying to find some balance with the Two of Pentacles. It's trying to adapt, possibly doing a juggling act, Taurus. Now, with the calmer space in your mind, you are able to find that adaptation, Taurus. This talks about being able to be flexible in some way. Whatever it is, Taurus, it leads you directly to the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is something that you might be creating, Taurus. Something that brings forth an energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this talks about a significant fortune, Taurus, endless possibilities. Something that you might have to juggle in your current environment, Taurus, is going to lead to your abundance, your stability. This might be a legacy. What you should know, Taurus, with the Eight of Wands, this might be back and forth communication. Something over the airwaves, perhaps emails, text messages, something over social media. It's an energy that is determined to reach its target. It's fast moving. Now, in your hidden position, Taurus, with the Ten of Cups, wow, this talks about a new beginning with some kind of fairy tale, Taurus. The Ten of Cups is a magical influence. It's something that talks about divine love, harmony, beautiful relationships. Now, this is a card that allows for expansion and good fortune, and we're talking about a new beginning in terms of what might represent your family, Taurus. Now, what has brought you here with the Four of Swords? There was healing that needed to be done, Taurus. Before you are able to ask the questions, the Four of Swords was required in order for you to be able to access your mind space, in order for you to be able to create some kind of foundation. Now, with the Four of Swords, Taurus, it talks about something that required a mental structure. This is the time that we are gifted to rest and recuperate. It's the healing that happens by taking comfort in your surroundings and accepting your present moment, Taurus. With the Chariot, we're talking about something that could have represented travel, Taurus. With the Chariot, it might have represented a trip. With the Chariot, we're talking about something that talks about walking along the path of inner progress, something that talks about fast movement, Taurus. Now this is going into the future with the Six of Pentacles, finding some kind of reciprocity, being able to be seen and heard, Taurus. This is being able to share in your emotion in some way. Share of yourself. Find inner balance. Oh, Taurus. Your balance is required in order for you to access the energy of the King of Pentacles, a king who lays the foundation of the future by investing in the present, Taurus. Now this is talking about having the power to create and sustain balance, Taurus, abundance. Now something that you are doing, Taurus, leads to a material harvest, you being able to lead, being a pillar of strength. With the Knight of Wands energy, Taurus, we're talking about an energy that has you feeling as though the path you may be on is unconventional. It might be dramatic and constantly changing. It might require you to wear a variety of hats, maybe different costumes, fulfill many roles. Now this might be within your home, your family, what you would deem your legacy, Taurus, with what you should know. This talks about a collaboration, Taurus. This talks about something that has you seeing your ships come in some way. Now, with the Three of Wands next to the Four of Swords, it's something that was waiting for the healing to have been done, Taurus, in order for it to be able to come forward in some way. In your hidden position, Taurus is the Page of Swords, looking things up, finding things out. This talks about clarity of thought, a new beginning that is something that you may have researched. It might be a new idea. It's something that you possibly have clarity of thought on, Taurus. Now in your outcome, as you see it in your mind space, with the Eight of Swords, Taurus, there was something about the healing that you hadn't seen coming. With the Eight of Swords, this might have found you in some kind of seclusion, Taurus. It's the time where we are gifted in order to use our mental faculty, Taurus. Use it in order to achieve something in the material world. Now this may have had you feeling restricted or going through a period of waiting and healing. Well, during a closing out of a cycle, Taurus, it is what gave you the knowing of what you were capable of, Taurus. Your own inner strength. This is talking about facing any of life's challenges with courage. It's talking about having the patience, the ability to overcome obstacles through compassion and resilience. It's the reason you were able to move forward quickly, Taurus. Now the energy that's balancing you with the moon, a new path, Taurus. Something that reciprocity brings in. Maybe uncovering a facet of yourself that you had not known existed, Taurus. With the Eight of Pentacles, this talks about something that you are going to be working on. Now with the moon, we could be talking about a period of time where you are walking a path, but you are not completely aware of what's going on in the background, Taurus. Now this might be related to something you are working on, something that has you committed, Taurus. It's talking about dedication and sacrifice. Something that you are now able to celebrate in the near future. All of that hard work, Taurus. With the Knight of Swords, this may require you to use your logic and intelligence, Taurus, rather than emotion and interacting. We're talking about carrying a message, Taurus. Both these knights talk about messages. With the Knight of Swords, we're talking about fast incoming messages, Taurus. Wow, with the King of Cups is what you should know. It was building that mental strength that allowed you to take off, Taurus. Not in the way that you thought with the moon energy. This is talking about finding that inner balance in terms of your emotions. It's talking about mastering your emotions, balancing your compassion, Taurus, having the wisdom to heal and support others. This is going to be a part of what you see your ships come in on, Taurus. Now in your hidden position is the Ace of Swords. That fear, Taurus, that you have sitting in your fears, that understanding, that epiphany. Here it is, something that you might have been researching, Taurus, that you have found the answer to. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about something that represents the desire to know and learn, communicate deeply and with great detail. It's something that's a breakthrough moment, Taurus, a new idea, mental clarity. Now the card under the deck is the Empress, an energy of an embodiment of each of the queens, Taurus. She symbolizes motherhood, fertility, beauty, creativity. Now when you draw the Empress, it means that a path has been unveiled, Taurus, something that teaches you the wisdom of your own body and senses. Now, this talks about being an inspiration, Taurus, developing your creative side, possibly with a creative venture. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this Tatle. Until your next one, bye for now.